Thug energy, anger. Thug energy is normally anger and pain. That's all it is. I know because I do therapy with them thugs. And once they see I ain't scared of them, then we can have a conversation. And fellas, I want to be clear now. When we go back to take over the community, because we're going to have to do it, gentlemen, you can't expect the cops to fix this because they started it. But I want to be clear. I know some of us love our children, but some of our children are so far gone that we're going to have to put some of them to sleep in order to take back the neighborhood. Some of y'all don't want to hear that because you don't live in reality. But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep. Fuck God! Fuck God! Fuck God! Fuck God! Fuck God! Fuck God! I do therapy with some stuff. 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 Fuck God! Fuck God! I do therapy with some stuff. 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 You got it. You got it. I do therapy with some stuff.
You're a single, beautiful, nappy-headed, intelligent, voluptuous Black woman, send your resume to Dr. Umar Johnson at yahoo.com. If you are a single, beautiful, nappy-headed, voluptuous Black woman, send.
Hey, auntie. Hey, auntie. Hey, auntie. Hey, auntie.
Got the thug energy, anger. Thug energy is normally anger and pain. That's all it is. I know because I do therapy with them thugs. And once they see I ain't scared of them, then we can have a conversation. And fellas, I want to be clear now. When we go back to take over the community, because we're going to have to do it, gentlemen, you can't expect the cops to fix this because they started it. But I want to be clear. I know some of us love our children, but some of our children are so far gone that we're going to have to put some of them to sleep in order to take back the neighborhood. Some of y'all don't want to hear that because you don't live in reality. But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep. Fuck God! Fuck God! Fuck God! Fuck God! Fuck God! Fuck God! I do therapy with some stuff. 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 Fuck God! Fuck God! I do therapy with some stuff. 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 I do therapy with some stuff.
You're a single, beautiful, nappy-headed, intelligent, voluptuous Black woman, send your resume to Dr. Umar Johnson at yahoo.com. If you are a single, beautiful, nappy-headed, voluptuous Black woman, send.
Hey, auntie.
All right, I think enough of that. Welcome, everybody. Good evening. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Hope you had a great day. But I figure we get together tonight, this evening, to talk about Dr. Umar because he was trending on Twitter. He may still be trending. because someone recorded him talking to this snow bunny, aka white woman. So I figured we talk about that. I know we haven't been together in a while, so I hope everybody's good. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're viewing this from. But just for some background, I'm going to share my screen because there's a blog post that kind of explains. If you're not familiar, you probably know already by now what's going on. But what's up, Dale? Good to see you. He said Dr. Umar needs to use an indoor voice. Now, you know that's not going to happen, Dale. Dr. Umar doesn't know what an indoor voice is. That's classic when you talk about going to sleep for good. He was saying the black boys need to go to sleep for good. That was not nice at all. All right, so let's see. So let's check out this blog. And this is Just Chillin's blog. So definitely check it out when you get a chance. Good stuff here. But it said Umar Johnson was recently caught doing this. Okay. All right, so it said with the history of hypocrisy behind Black people of the Hotep variety, what happened recently comes as no surprise. Umar Johnson has spent years on end spewing nonsense that only he and his followers, whichever ones that are left anyway, can comprehend. Some of the main nonsense he spews consists of his hatred for white people, white women in particular, as evidenced below. And he does call white women snow bunnies, and he calls Black men that date white women snow puppies. I don't know if y'all knew that. He said, now keep in mind that is one of the recent sources of his hatred of interracial marriages. After years of running off at the mouth about nonsense like that, we're being brought to something that happened not too long ago. And it says, Umar has been snow bunnied. So Umar has been snow bunnied. All right, so this is Umar here in Cherry Hill Mall in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, talking to this chick that looks, well, I see she looks like a white chick. Okay, so say knowing that this footage is making its round in these internet streets, Umar Johnson took to Twitter to address the situation. And this is Umar speaking. He said, yes, I was at Cherry Hill Mall today. My iPhone crashed last night, and the closest Apple store with an available appointment today was in Jersey, said Umar Johnson in his attempt to explain this away. As I was leaving the mall, I stopped at a kiosk to view the incense and crystals. That non-African woman is simply the vendor. Okay, and he says, right, and we're aliens from Planet Bob. And then this is the video here. So we're gonna take a look at that video. But Umar, he's the gift that keeps on giving. Like, he's so funny to me. Like, I typically work from home, but today I was in the office. I had a good time today just laughing at him. Like, he made my workday so much fun. Dale says, well, good. Hey, the illustrator, good to see you, sis. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Hey, we just checking out your blog here. You can write, boy. All right now. Okay, so let's check out this video. And this is funny. I've been to this mall before. It's been like 2 years. So it is really close to Philly. I guess like the DMV, like DC, Maryland, Virginia, like it's like boop, everything's really close. So I guess the same thing.
You got it. You got it. Look at it.
Okay, it's a short video. It's only 9 seconds. But from that, let me know what y'all think about the situation. Do you think that people are lying on Dr. Umar's name? We know Dr. Umar is a Pan-Africanist. He's from what I understand about him, he's totally against interracial marriage. He feels that, Black people need to marry each other, white people marry each other, things like that. So I'm gonna run it back again, but let me know, do y'all think, are they just taking this out of context? Because he said he was at a kiosk. Now that doesn't look like a kiosk to me, but let's watch it again.
You got it. You got it. Look at it.
sure, just anytime. We definitely need to support each other. So y'all definitely go check out his blog. But I really do think. Well, I don't know. I never met Dr. Umar personally, but to me he seems pretty sincere. But this is funny nonetheless. But I'm curious to know what y'all think. So Dale says, no, my sister MJ, you see that woman wasn't albino. She's a sister and she can't help how she was born. Signed Dr. Umar. You're so silly, Dale. She's albino. Yeah, I mean, let him tell it. Let me run that back again. Let's go down. Let me make it bigger. No, just put it there. Okay.
You got it. You got it.
I don't know what she got on. That outfit is not cute. What is he got on? Like Umar, see, Umar needed the late great godfather to give him a style consultation. It's so many guys in their 40s that cannot dress. Like, come on, bro. What do you got on? It's just, what are we doing here? Look a mess. She just skinning and grinning though.
You got it. You got it. Look at it. You got it. You got it.
I'm curious why he would buy incense or whatever he purchased from this snow bunny. I'm curious about that. Okay, I'll go to Twitter to see. Oh goodness, he is so funny. Just says, keep in mind, this is the same guy that swear up and down he is street activist that don't spend a lot of time on social media. Honestly, social media is his bread and butter. Like, I noticed on his Instagram, he has over 800,000 followers. I don't know how many he has on Twitter. Let me see. I'm gonna share the screen, y'all. I'm sure he has a lot on Twitter. And you notice he doesn't follow anybody like he does, like Beyonce does. Don't follow people. That's so funny to me. So I guess probably between Facebook, Instagram, I do think that King Kong Consciousness YouTube channel is his. He claiming not. I don't believe it. He probably have over 1 million followers, including all his platforms. So he is a public figure. So I could see like a white person coming up to him because they like to troll him. But this is the Twitter rant just was referencing. So he says, why did you dusty snow bunny loving beta males leave out the footage of me taking a pic with the brother? That would have given context to the conversation with the vendor. Why did you remove the footage of me paying her for my incense? Lastly, why did you not show me walking off? And I've noticed this incident really has Umar upset. He's been responding to this all day, y'all. Like literally, I know I saw the Instagram live. I think maybe he took it down, but he was responding to it. I don't know if he was at the airport because he says he's gonna be in Atlanta tomorrow. He was responding to it then, and everybody was like, how could you be with a snow bunny? It was so funny. So it definitely looked bad because just a few days ago he was talking about Bronny, Bronny James, LeBron James' son. So he was just going in on, I guess, Savannah and LeBron for allowing their son to take a white girl to the prom, who I think this white girl's probably his girlfriend because I think he's been on TikTok with white girls, whatever. So even Tariq Nasheed made a statement. It was so like this been so funny, y'all. All right, let's see. I'm doing some blog. Yep, it just says one thing about it, Umar Johnson will always be the gift that keeps on giving, regardless of whether the situation he is in any given moment. And that's so true. Like Umar, he is hilarious and he's not trying to be funny, but he is a funny guy. Like if you're having a bad day, you're in a bad mood, just watch the Umar video. Just watch Umar. Let's see what y'all saying. The illustrator says Umar is always talking about reaching the mountaintop, but he forgot to mention the snow that sits up there. That's a good point, illustrator. And one thing I find interesting about Umar is that, from my knowledge, he still is unmarried, but he's always hyper focused on telling other Black people how to live their lives. Like, I don't understand. Like, you should set an example to the younger men. But no, why isn't he married? And I know, like, he wants two wives. I guess he's with polygamy. So I know there are women that are down with that. Excuse me, there are women that are down with that. So where are the wives at? Dale says he was giving her that come hither looking, saying, come to. Yeah, it seemed flirty, didn't he? Like it. And my thing is, that didn't look like he was at a kiosk. You know, that. I don't believe the story he's trying to paint to us. I just don't believe it. But let's look at his Instagram, because like he's been doing damage control all day. My 19-year-old even messaged me about this morning. Like we were cracking up about Umar. This. Even she was able to recognize like he is really upset about this because he just, I don't know. Well, do y'all think Umar is doing this for attention, like to keep the conversation going? Because remember last year, I know I did a stream about it. Remember when he made a response to Kevin Samuels? I think because Kevin Samuels at his height, women will call in, and then you even start to see different demographics of women calling in for his advice on how to get a high value man. And it seems like maybe Umar, I don't know if he was jealous, but he was like, sister, I don't need to be calling him. So I'm just wondering, is he just keeping this going for attention? Right. So this is his Instagram right here. And I'm gonna drop the link, y'all. And maybe we'll check out that last video he made about Bronny, because he's really been talking about snow bunnies a lot lately. But he says everybody talking about the Cherry Hill snow bunny scandal need to hit the Cash App FMG School for the Academy and Dr. Umar Johnson for the documentary production. We appreciate your support. Okay. Then he says tax deductible donations, FMG Academy. Y'all, I thought he could not ask for donations. I thought he couldn't get donations. Are y'all familiar with that? He said personal donations and correspondence. Dr. Umar, P.O. Box in Philadelphia. I thought he couldn't get any more donations. So I'm really confused about that. I'm really confused right now. Just as I know it's been rumors going around for years about Big Funky playing in the snow. Hell, there's rumors about him having a kid from white. There is. It isn't Sharon supposed to be like a biracial, like a white mother. So he like half snow too. Like half snow, full snow. I know Lennon said he's been trying to tell us that he liked to play in the snow. I didn't believe it, honestly. It just says I didn't see no kiosk, nor did I see any kind of iPhone business. Exactly. So he's lying in our face like we stupid. Like we just, I don't know, we just high, we drunk, we don't know what's going on. Just says he can't. Big Funky think he above the law. It's like, do Big Thump, I'll get tongue tied, y'all. Do Big Funky think, you remember the movie Men in Black, where I forgot the character's name, but Will Smith and Tommy Lee, was it Tommy Lee? They have those pens that make you erase your memory. Does he think he's one of the Men in Black that can erase our memory? Like we didn't see what we just saw? Like, I think that's what he think he's one of the Men in Black. Yeah, Sharon is half white. And then he bought her like an art studio or something. I mean, Sharon came up. The other sister trying to drag the nigga for child support. Dale says, Umar loved the sexy women, all the women in the world, red and yellow, black or white, they're all sexy in his sight. Umar loves sexy women. Pretty much, Dale. You remind me of that Michael Jackson song, Black or White. You remind me of that. Let's see what else on the Instagram page. Look, he always hugged up with a sister, and she's pretty. She's pretty. Give me 1 second. Okay, but yes, he is always hugged up with a sister somewhere. So where was he at? Peachtree Street, Weston. That's Atlanta. Oh Lord, watch out, Georgia Peaches. He coming. He coming down there, y'all. Okay, and this is what we just read. This is the video we just saw.
You got it. You got it. Look at it.
So the girl said, "Y'all got Dr. Umar. He is so triggered right now. It's so funny. It's so funny. Like Umar, he must not realize he's kind of like a celebrity in a way. He really is. It was some actor had made reference to him. The guy in Star Wars, the African dude. He might not be African, but he was in Star Wars, and he was like promoting, like basically saying Umar's doing good things in the community. And everybody's like, no, he's not. They threw Umar under the bus. I forget the guy's name, but y'all probably know what I'm talking about. Look, this person, I don't know who they are, but that girl, her hair looked like it's that what's that damage from the color, and that's the thing. Well, she not a sister, but she look a mess. Hashtag unapologetic. He says, can't even grab some incense and oils at the mall without Negroes going crazy. Any conscious queens out there want to volunteer to handle shopping for King Kongalicious? Since I'm obviously too popular to shop in peace, the paparazzi won't let me breathe, ladies. So now his name is King Kongalicious. Okay. Wow. And then he gonna tell us where he gonna be at. So tomorrow ATL. If he come up here this way, I want to go. Let me see if he's gonna be in my area. I'm gonna go. I will have to drive a little far for that one. No, basically not. But it kind of makes you think maybe he is into snow bunnies, because you notice when someone talks about something all the time, it's like, it's on your mind. So he said he's a school psychologist, Pan-Africanist, institution builder, political scientist, author, orator, scholar. Now, what was the post he talked about? The shockumentary. Let's see. Here. Y'all, how long? Ain't this shockumentary over 10 years in the making, y'all? Isn't it over 10 years in the making? Like, why does it seems like Umar has a problem with discipline, because he never finishes anything he starts. Like, dude, 10 years. You need to sit down somewhere and put your shockumentary out. You put what's that parent advocate book people were saying was trash? Did any of y'all read that book? Hashtag Men in Black Today. Illustrator says Umar been playing in snow, making snow. Yep, he not fooling us. Yeah, she was a lovely young lady. Just he probably still contradicting himself trying to explain this. Yeah, this is really bothering him. And even when, like, y'all know the peak of the YouTubians going at him, that was some funny stuff. We could revisit that if y'all want to, but he didn't even act like that when he had like Reverend Palmer and Lennon and all these anti-Afro, all these people going after him. To me, he treated that totally different than what he treating this. Oh, he was on Fox News? Wow. So yeah, he really is a celebrity. And then like social media, I guess, how could I say it? A lot of social media stars are like the new celebrities. Just as Big Funky know damn well he got caught and everybody would come and see right through the book. Yeah. Like, dude, hey, you could just be like the Israelites. They'd be like, look, we can't have black kids with any race of woman. Just be like them. That's all you got to do, Umar. That's all you got to do. Umar has some funny sayings. He need to trademark this. I don't know if he trademark Snow Bunny, but Negropeans, YouTubians, like he's a funny guy. He says the three Negropeans filming Dr. Umar Cherry Hill Ball while they sat at the restaurant. He is so mad right now. Why they gotta be eating watermelon? You know what song? I need to cue this song up while we read this because he mad. Hold on, y'all. That's what I know the perfect song for this. Let's see, I can put it in the background. Let's see. Hey. Y'all know that song? Okay,
What about black on black crime? Where the white women at?
Says,
All white people ain't bad.
he said we are our own worst enemy.
We is our own worst enemy.
That's in the song.
What about black on black crime? Where the white women at? All white people ain't bad. We is our own worst enemy. What about black on black crime? Where the white women at?
Hold on. We need better optics. Let's see. We need better optics. Let me find this. Okay.
All white people ain't bad. We is our own worst enemy. What about black on black crime? Where the white women at? All white people ain't bad. We is our own worst enemy. What about black on black crime? Where the white women at? All white people ain't bad. We is our own worst enemy.
Yep, that's what Dr. Umar looking like right about now. Let's see what y'all saying. Bill laughing. Yeah, that just made me think of that song when especially him saying we are our own worst enemy. Tariq would say that's like what Tariq say like to say the butter biscuit talking points. Just said that's remind me of the time that white chick put Pimpin' Mike Butterfly Light in a headlock and he made himself look stupid trying to explain away. What's up? I haven't heard about him in a while. I guess I haven't been following him because I know he has some serious charges he facing. Hashtag Coon Train Ogun Tunde. Hold on, Coon Train Ogun today. Okay. The illustrator says, from young Pharaoh to Umar, I can't tell who is trying to pursue white people more. I know we got to talk about young Pharaoh, if not tomorrow, Sunday, because he, OMG. I was thinking about doing it today, but then when Umar started training, I said, let's talk about Umar, because we ain't talked about him in a while. But young Pharaoh, OMG, like, words. There ain't not enough words for that dude. Hashtag butter biscuits to me. Yeah, like what's really going on? And then he said we're our own worst enemy. I think Tariq need to update that Coon Train video. Let's see if he got anything else. Somebody said snow cones. They ain't gonna let him live it down. Hey, Jess, are you gonna pull up? Is this close to you? The one in Charlotte? I want to go to one of his events just because. I gotta go. Yeah, they got some kind of Black Wall Street. I don't know if it's an event space, but it's in DeKalb County, Georgia. But that's not it because it's not in Atlanta. It's in, I think, Stone. It's a Lithonia Stone Press. They renamed the city. So he's not going there. Maybe he'll stop by there. Okay, let's see. It's hard to read this font. He said, look at him. Dr. Umar like trending. Look at him. He got hashtag Dr. Umar Cherry Hill Mall. I am a diplomat and dignitary for all African peoples of the world. I will always show respect to those of other races as long as they show the same to me. I do not teach hate nor bigotry, but Pan African self determination. Yes, you will see me have conversations with members of other races. I do so all the time. As the most prolific and popular prophet of Black consciousness in the world today, oh, I wasn't aware of that. My message is followed by many non-Africans across the globe. Having a conversation with a non-African is not a contradiction. It is part of my responsibility as a statesman. Oh, okay, I'm trying to process this. It does not contradict my work in any way to be respectful to other people. After all, I am an African. I do not support interracial dating, and I never will. Not because of hatred towards white women, but because of love for the Black woman. Can a brother grab some incense, oils, and a stick of toothpaste in peace? Hmm. I've seen that toothpaste say black seed and moringa. I take black seed oil, but I don't know if I don't want that in my damn toothpaste. Hell no. That's interesting. Black seed and moringa. That girl don't like she be selling on stuff like that. Hmm. So what y'all think of that message? And this is 9 hours ago. So like I said, he's really, I don't know if he's bothered or he's just trying to ride the wave, which makes sense, I suppose. You know, if you trending, since he does his work is online, whether he likes to believe it or not. A lot of his work is done online. I need to see if I can find that video he did today because it was good. It wasn't too long. Dale says, my thing is love who you love. However, don't be a hypocrite. Umar attacked a kid and now we see the. Yeah, I mean, you got to live your life for yourself, you know. And one thing I know about Umar, he's always trying to tell other people how to live, but it seems like he doesn't have those same code of ethics or morals for himself, especially with the marriage thing. But I think I heard him say that alpha males are not going to have one woman. Well, he said he wants two wives, right? So to me, it make it sound like alpha males. He's saying, I'm paraphrasing, alpha males are not. They just, I guess, their appetite. They can't just have one woman or just two. So, and I hear that a lot in the male spaces. I love listening to male space. I probably should stop. I've been trying to stop because I get upset. Like if that's how the majority of men feel, then it is what it is. But to me, I know there will be women willing to get on his program and be like wifey to two wifeys. So I just think he just wants to pump and dump, you know. I think that's what he's about. Illustrator said coon day, tune day. Pretty much. Just says, yeah, we long overdue for another episode. Keeping up. Yeah, I know. And oh my God, we're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be 18 and upstream because he was reminding me of somebody trying to get frisky in the chat with somebody called in. So we really got to dissect that. That was too much. That was too much for me. Just says, hell no, I remember he came to Wilmington some years back. I told him to slide, and of course he didn't. Did you? Oh no, just really. Dang, just okay. So you say you ain't gonna pull up. They'll say, okay, that's a good explanation. I don't expect him to be rude to right. And he seems like, from at least what I see online of him, he seems like he's a polite person. Like he would, you know, like if you see him, he'll speak or whatever. And I understand that. Like honestly, I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun to talk about because Umar is one of my favorite social media personalities. He's not trying to be funny, but he is, you know. So I just always get a good laugh off him. Personally, I don't really take him seriously. I mean, I don't have any negative feelings toward him. I just think he's funny. Just says sound like another contradiction. Yeah. And he keeps talking about it. So I think he just wanted to trend and get more followers and stuff like that. Because my daughter said he was trending on Twitter. I didn't notice that he was actually trending. Illustrator said, is he teaching the community to be Pan-African or is he teaching the community to follow Pan? Honestly, I'm not really clear on that because for one, his personal life is not he don't practice what he preach. Put it that way. To my opinion, he doesn't practice what he preaches. And there, y'all probably know because that's my analytics show that people that watch this channel watch Lennon Honor. So Lennon, he really does a good job of analyzing Umar, and it does just seem like Umar just want to get cookies from women that maybe he doesn't want to settle down or even settle down with the two wives because we know there are people that are okay with that situation. He don't really seem like he want to do that either. Bill, you just want one woman. I wonder, do y'all know anybody that successfully has a polygamous relationship? I know I watch some content creators that I like, and they say they practice it. I could search their content to see if they kind of go in further detail because I really don't know anybody personally that actually does this successfully. Like how Young Pharaoh was trying to do it, but that was a mess. That so I don't know. I don't know. Just exactly why I say just say no to Hotep Dusty Dustery. And then too, my thing, he never finishes his projects like this, the Shockumentary, their book for sisters only. Because I was gonna do a stream. I felt bad. I said, oh, I can't do it. But I was gonna have like some of the dating people before, old boy passed away. It was like the day of. I said, I can't do that. But like to me, he's trying to be in that relationship guru because that seems like big money. Like to dating advice for black men and women is big books online, and it's just I don't understand why are we obsessed with it? Like, what is that about? But anybody that talks about how to get a man, how to get a woman, they are very successful online. Just says, okay, you talking to Illustrator. Yeah, it does seem like he says whatever. Dale, you don't know anyone me either. Like, I know people like I remember my mother telling me growing as a child, like that a family member, like he had another family across town, but I don't know if that counts. Like I don't know if that counts. Like his wife knew he had another family across the town, like another woman and children, but I don't know if that counts. What's up, Rozzy? Good to see you. Welcome. Make sure y'all hit that like button as you enter. Let's see what else. I think that might be it for these posts. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Okay, so I guess someone just showing him support. They told him, "You are the Michael Jackson, the GOAT, the Big Papa of RBG. The haters love you. I've never seen this many male haters in my life. It's scary." Do you think the men? I don't think the men were hating on him. What y'all think? I just think they probably thought it was funny that he was talking to somebody white. And he said he was at a kiosk. We can't tell. We can't tell. 30th anniversary Scotland School for Veterans Children. Okay, where is he at? Oh, I think that's him right here. That look like that's probably Umar right there. I mean, he has his supporters, so that's him right there. Oh, he graduated in '92. Okay, somebody Space Boy Perp. You was caught lacking, sir. Somebody said, don't try to distract us from the fact that you exchanged numbers with a snow bunny. It did. Do you think he gave her that number 215? What's that number 215-989? What that number you like to give out? That's probably what he did. Just to have blame society for all these relationship gurus of all race. It is so much. I'm just like, I don't want to. OMG is so many. But to me, a lot of them just seem like they just be projecting their pain on folks. You scam Johnson. Yeah, I don't think nobody hating on it. I think they probably was tickled by the fact to see him talking to that white chick. I believe they just thought it was funny. That's my thoughts on it. They thought it was funny. Okay, let me go back to his Twitter. But let me try Instagram because he let's see. I don't know if the Instagram on the desktop is different from the phone because he went live today. Maybe he deleted it. Let's see videos. That's the one we just saw. Is this it? Maybe this is it. No, that's 7 days ago. Yeah, he went live today. It's this afternoon. I'm gonna search YouTube right quick, y'all. I'm sorry, I should have been more prepared. So the video with the snow bunny on his page have almost 400,000 views. So it's definitely a hot topic for him. Definitely, and I'll drop the link in a moment in case anyone wants to come up. Let's see. So it seems like his tweets are pretty much the same as his Instagram page. Like that post with the watermelon cracked me up. He calling them coons. Oh goodness. Oh, Lord. Let's see. I'm gonna show y'all this. Okay, so he said hashtag we hate Papa. So now he's trying to say people hate him. And I guess their post said Dr. Umar was at the Cherry Hill Mall. Bull wasn't. What that mean? Bull. I guess it's that Philly slang. Okay, let me look at this real quick. So he says he was there. His phone crashed last night. Close. Okay, we already read that part. He said a supporter came by for a photo, a black man, which prompted her to ask me who I was. I told her I was a popular psychologist in the black community. I paid for my merchandise and went on with my life. Oh goodness, this is hilarious. If you dusty, snow bunny, loving beta males don't believe me, then please visit the mall and ask her personally. If we exchange phone numbers, I was dealing with food poisoning and wasn't in the mood for all that anyway. So chill, haters. Heavy is the head who wears the crown. Oh, poor Umar. Oh. Oh, good to just say I want to be homeless, thinking bump. Oh Lord, is he really homeless? Like that, I'm just not clear on. And what's up? I'm gonna drop a link. Maybe y'all might know more than I do. Like, what is up with FDMG? He talking about Leo season. Oh goodness, Leo season. I'm gonna search YouTube right quick to see if anybody maybe screen recorded that live he did, because he was explaining away. I couldn't do it. See, these people, you be on the screen record because they always posting and delete stuff. That's not, somebody said she's the exotic snow bunny. I don't know about that. She look a little dusty. Wow. Oh, this might be it. This it, y'all. Okay. All right, let me share my screen. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. I found the footage. Yay. See, gotta love the YouTubians. They be on it. Thankful for them. Okay, so this is his live stream on Instagram from earlier today.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. I'm just giving a shout out to the Ifa Tunde support family, letting y'all know all is well. Ain't no issues. I'm just having fun with the haters like the haters having fun with me. My African queens know what's good. My butter almond know what's good. My butter pecan know what's good. My fudge queens, my pistachio queens, my hot peanut butter queens, my sweet
brown sugar queens, my African queens, my Africans in Europe queens, my queens of Asia, my Africans in Asia, my Africans in the Caribbean, Central South America, my North American queens, my Canadian queens, my Philly queens, my Texas queens, my Cali queens. We know what it is. Atlanta, pull up team, Black Wall Street, Westin Hotel tomorrow. Get your tickets, BWSATL 2022.eventbrite.com.
Oh yeah, the video was paused. But what do y'all think so far? I think he's trying to butter up black women. He's trying to apologize, make up.
It's too much work to be done. We ain't got time for the foolishness. Beta males want to take me. Let the beta males take me. I'm gonna do a whole seminar on a Cherry Hill Mall snow bunny crisis, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. But y'all know it wasn't no big deal. I never knew 10 seconds of footage cause all that upheaval. I never knew 10 seconds of footage cause all that upheaval. I never knew 10 seconds of edited footage would cause all that upheaval. No disrespect to the Arab American young lady who sold me the oils and incense. No disrespect to the Arab American woman who sold me the oils and incense. She had an accent with an Arabic tattoo, so I'm assuming she was Arab American. It's the oils and the incense, no stereotype. You feel me? But we all good, family. Shout out to my Cherry Hill family. I got to be careful when I hit these malls up because, you know, the Negroes is trying to catch me. You know what I'm saying? Slipping. They never gonna catch me slipping.
I just find this very interesting. You remember when Kobe passed? He's like, ain't that suspicious? He's just, to me, he's just going overboard, which to me seems like it wasn't just him, you know, chatting with her after purchasing some incense, you know, because I don't know. Do y'all think he doing too much? I mean, like, it's not that serious, right? Like, who's he trying to convince, us or himself? Like, I do think he's tested positive for the snow bunny crisis. Like, that bug has bit him. And just he said all that to say, yeah. What's up, New Marie? You say he niggas playing. That's funny. Like, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm interested to see how Lennon spins this, and he probably brings some receipts too, because people been saying he deal with them Beckys.
That's why they always edit in the footage. Don't edit the footage. Put all the footage out there. Put all the footage out there. Put all the footage out there. She could have been a white woman. Ain't no problem with that. I'll speak to a white woman, black woman. Well, black woman, they're my queens anyway. But you know, Arab, Chinese. There's billions of people who love the Prince of Pan-Africanism. There's billions of people around the world who love the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Ain't nothing wrong with a conversation. I'm a diplomat. I'm a statesman for African liberation. Of course I'll talk to Chinese. Of course I'll talk to Mexican. Of course I'll speak to Arab, East Indian. Yes, they love King Kong too. They can't join my struggle.
I thought it was a snow bunny soldier.
They can't finance my struggle. They can't marry nobody in the struggle. But they human beings and I respect them. And that's as far as it goes. Y'all gotta check yourself out. This is Black Wall Street. Enough of the foolishness. It's time for Black Wall Street, Atlanta tomorrow. Westin Plaza Hotel, King Kong.
Somebody said, stop explaining, bro. You good. Yeah, he's just over-explaining.
Consciousness, 12 to 6, pull-up team. You know how me and Atlanta do. I got a special relationship with the city of Atlanta. You know how we do.
Can you imagine? Who was that player, ball player, Shannon Sharp? Somebody responded to him. Once they see that video, we need to be looking out to see if they're going to make a response, because he's been telling all these athletes, all these successful black men, they need to leave snow bunnies alone. Illustrator said, yeah, at the end of the day, who the hell are we? Yeah, he's like, okay, we can't do nothing about it. We saw what we saw. Bill said, yeah, just say what it is and call it a day. He doesn't have to make long explanations. Yeah, to me, it make it seem like it is what it looks like. Like, oh girl, when this key, like she was a little giggling too much. He just says he's lying again. Bill said, basically saying all the women want him. Yeah, he said that in some video. He was like, he go to Asian, get woman. I forgot what video it was, but he basically saying all women want him. Hashtag explain Tunde precisely. What's that HVAC? Oh goodness. Oh Lord. Our people are so funny. The lady said, oh white woman. Nobody's they said they try to line him up. Hey, Lord have mercy. Dr. Umar gave up on the sisters too. Lord. He like the manosphere. He SYSBM like all the men in the manosphere, y'all. That person HVAC though. That's hilarious. You know what? I think Umar is loving the attention. He's loving the attention. He's loving it. Snow roaches. Oh my God, somebody said white woman. Somebody said white woman got you to listen to soft rock. They must be hitting their cash app. Well, what's going on? Oh my goodness. Oh goodness, this is too funny. Who was that white girl, Dr. Somebody said you got a pride flag on. Oh goodness. Somebody told her telephones are four tops or something. Somebody said you gonna beat up cheeks tonight. Somebody said little Anna gonna be on your ass. Oh my God. Oh my God. Our peeps are so funny. That was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. Illustrator say list his favorite tunes. Yeah, was that Guns N' Roses? Just say he even got that Guns N' Roses popping. That's right, Big Funky. Be the white boy he's born to be. Oh, y'all are so funny to me. Hashtag SYSBM2. Could you imagine Umar talking about SBO? He said, brothers, time to date out. Brothers, time to date out. Brothers, time to date out. He just, you know how he always say everything 3 times. Hashtag tune day. Y'all so funny. Just said this remind me of how crazy Big Funky is. He is really loving the attention. You can tell he's eating it up. They must be hitting up that Cash App. Is he the one said make the Cash App chin-chin? Somebody said make the Cash App chin-chin. Is that all you got for Black children today? Hashtag Absol Rose Ogu Tune Day. Y'all so silly. Hashtag MAGA Tune Day. Hashtag Triple K Ogu Tune Day. Lord, y'all so silly. Bill says Umar and the woman had to part ways. However, he told her baby will always have a cherry him all as he leaves. You know what? He gonna be back up there. He gonna be back in that mall. I'm gonna take a field trip up Cherry Hill Mall. But from what I remember, I didn't see a lot of us, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Just say give it time. He'll go there day now. Yeah, what do y'all? This is a sidebar. But if y'all been following, if y'all do follow the manosphere, y'all know Godfather passed away. His so-called friend Dennis Sperling. What do y'all think about him? Because all he talks about is how horrible Black women are. Like, what in the hell is wrong with these people? It's just so sad to me. So sad. Okay, I'm trying to pull something else up. I want to look at Tariq's Twitter, but while I'm trying to find that, I want y'all to see this video when he was going in on Bronny James. And he's been doing that a lot, it seems like, going in on a celebrity's dating. Oh boy. Dad, what did he? Okay, let me focus.
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is the notorious one. The notorious RBG. This is King Kong Consciousness. This is the most requested and influential Black scholar in the world. This is the #1 orator of the 21st century, the #1 Pan-Africanist of the 21st century, the #1 school psychologist of all time. This is he. I'm going to address these snow bunnies and these snow puppies out here, because some of us don't understand what it truly means to be a...
Let me run it back a little bit. Who told him he was the best school psychologist? And y'all know, I'm sure y'all know, y'all follow him. He calls Black men that date out snow puppies.
Address these snow bunnies and these snow puppies out here, because some of us don't understand what it truly means to be a revolutionary Pan-Africanist. Some of us don't understand what it truly means to be race first. Some of us don't truly know what it means to be African family first. I wasn't going to go live today. I was at the movies. I treated myself to a movie day. As the hardest working man in Black consciousness, every once in a while, I like to dip to the movie theater on the low and watch a little movie. Today,
He is so narcissistic. Like, how he know he's the hardest working man?
I watched Top Gun Maverick. Not too good. You know, not too. It was the kids might like it. I wanted to see Firestarter, but it wasn't that.
Hold on, he saw Top Gun. Hold on. That's a divestment movie, ain't it? I was just being silly. Top Gun. I got Tom Cruise in that film. I ain't been to the movie since before the pandemic. Last time I saw a movie, I saw that Harriet Tubman movie in the theaters. That's sad. Let's see what y'all saying. Dale said, stay away from these guys. Yeah, just said Dennis Brother and Clown. He really is. He is just, ugh. He is disgusting. He really, and that might deserve his own stream. He seemed very opportunistic. Dale says, Mr. Johnson, this is third time coming to the kiosk, and it looks like the phone was purposefully slammed on the ground. Hey, Shay. No, well, he says he's not done with black women, but I'll run the clip back if you haven't seen that video, that 9-second video of him in the mall in New Jersey with the white chick. He's saying that they're lying on him, but it does look, they look really cozy. So I just titled it because, you know, he always talk about snow bunny crisis when the brothers date white women. And he calls the brothers that date out snow puppies. Illustrated said the Abercrombie and Fitch store is they meet up point is eyeball. Yep. Perfect for them. Abercrombie and Fitch. I've been in store one time. Just said pizza, pan, pizza, pizza, pan, pizza, pizza, pan, pizza. Oh goodness. Hey Dennis, what's up? He said his ego is out of the roof. It really is. He is so full of himself. I understand having self-esteem and, you know, knowing you do good work. I guess he don't deal with imposter syndrome like a lot of people, huh? Shay says, I thought he was going to say hardest working man in black comedy. That would be more fitting, Shay. Like, we could believe that because he is so hilarious to all of us, I think. He asked why SBM Tunde. Just like Pharaoh. Pharaoh, we're going to maybe, I think I better do it tomorrow. We need to explore that because he telling sisters how he done with them. Like, who's really trying to be with Pharaoh anyway? Who cares? I see Big Funky contradicting himself. Yeah, so now y'all, we see he went to see Top Gun. So to me, that kind of showing that he's on the white side of the game, y'all. Yeah, Shay. He saw Top Gun. I'm just being silly, y'all. I'm just being silly. Hashtag Abercrombie and Fitch Tunde. Yeah, that shirt might have came from Abercrombie. Just at work. I wish I could be like Umar. His work seems so fun. Must be nice. Dale says, all jokes aside, this is probably just him being nice to a person. I don't think he's trying to talk to her. I don't think he'd be that stuff. Yeah, I feel you, Dale. He seems like he's a nice guy. He's always taking pictures with people. Except, y'all remember the time somebody asked him about young Pharaoh? He was not nice. He was like, what did he say? He called him some kind of name, but it was so hilarious. So he wasn't nice when they asked him about Pharaoh. Illustrated said hashtag Aeropostale today. Y'all so silly. Oh, hilarious.
Theater. So I went to see Top Gun Maverick. This morning I posted on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and fan base. I posted on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and fan base 2 memes. One in reference to Robert De Niro's divorce at the end of last year from his black wife, and another about Sister Kayla, I believe her name is, who was dating Travis Kelce of the Kansas City Chiefs. And in the case of Robert De Niro's black ex-wife, the appeals court refused to give her half of Robert De Niro's estate. I repeat, she did not get half. Because he's a privileged white male, the courts work in his behalf, in his favor, and so she did not get half. Now, wives normally get half, and she was with him for quite some time. Had he been black, she would have got half. Had she been white, she would have got half. But Robert De Niro happens to have the complexion of protection, so his black ex-wife did not get half his money. Yes, she gets $1 million a year, but she did not get half, which is what a white woman would have got for Robert De Niro. Okay, or which is what she would have got had Robert De Niro been black. And then I posted with regard to Travis Kelce and his ex-girlfriend. And allegedly, the rumor is that he only spent about $100, or should I say gave her $100 in cash during the relationship. Of course, he probably took her out. They went on vacations. I'm sure he spent money on her, but he probably only gave her, $100.
One thing about Umar, he keeps up with the popular trending topics. Have y'all been following that? What's the Travis Kelsey and the Kayla? What's her name? Kayla Nicole? What have you? I don't know. I don't know the story like that. I think she was saying he didn't give her money. She had a split. Well, I don't know. So let me not lie, but something like that. He keeps up with all the popular hot topics. He's like the conscious TMZ. Just says hashtag American Eagle Ubuntu. That might be too teeny bopper for him. What y'all think? Shay says Big Funky. That name is so hilarious. That Big Funky. He does look, because even in that video, let's run that video back right quick. Even in that little Instagram video, he look a little, he look a little like, look a little musty. Just a little musty here.
I'm not gonna lie. You got it. You got it. Look at it. You got it. You got it. Look at it.
Now I can see what Umar's saying. Like that video is way too short for us to really draw a lot of context out of it, but it's funny. We're gonna run with it. Yeah, me either, Dale. But apparently, I mean, she wasn't married to the guy, so I don't know if she. I mean, like, okay, all right, yeah, I don't know, whatever. I ain't following the story, so I can't really speak on it. But that's one thing about Umar. He be on trending topics. So, yeah, he addressing Black celebrities. So, well, he been on Fox Soul recently, right? So, I think that's one thing he done. I forgot who he did a panel with on Fox Soul though.
In cash. My point for posting those two memes. My point for posting those two memes. My point for posting those two memes was to show Black women. Because Black women are the fastest growing interracial dating group in America.
Every day I make around $10,000, and it's all online. It's actually not from real estate. If you're someone that's looking to get in,
Black women are the fastest growing interracial dating group in America. Black men are the most likely to interracial date in America. Black men are most likely to marry outside their race. Okay? But Black women are the fastest growing interracial dating group. My purpose for the two memes was to show my beautiful African sisters who I love so much. I love Black women. I support Black women. I will stand with Black women. I will stand for Black women. I will die for Black women. Okay? My support for Black women, okay, is non-exceptional. Even if I don't agree with the Black woman, I'm obligated by my ancestors and every unapologetically African alpha male who came before me. I'm obligated by my ancestors and every unapologetically African alpha male who has come before me to be a defender of Black women. That's something that I take very, very seriously with regard to my responsibilities as an African man. I posted those two memes because I wanted to show Black women that the grass is not greener on the other side. I posted those two memes because I wanted to show Black women that the grass is not greener on the other side. Now, yesterday, somebody told me Shannon Sharp went live and he made a reference to me without mentioning my name. And as you know, Shannon Sharp is LeBron James's #1 fan. Nothing's wrong with that. Shannon Sharp is LeBron James's #1 fan. Nothing's wrong with that. He believes LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. He is not. Kobe Bryant is the greatest, followed by Michael Jordan. LeBron might be third, he might be fourth, he might be fifth. He is not better than Kobe Bryant. He is not better than Michael Jordan.
What do y'all think about that? Who do y'all think is the greatest NBA player of all time? I really don't. Let's see what y'all saying. So it just says, I can only click on it. To be fair, Big Funky is a mid-40s teeny bop. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do y'all know if he's having what's the event he had last summer? What was it called? The outdoor party. Is he having that this year? Do y'all know? What was it called? I can't even think. Block party. Do y'all know if that's going down this year? Just said Big Funky didn't contradict himself so much trying to explain this away, he might have had a case here, right? Because of the things he says, people just gonna run with it, because it looks like he's like, okay, I'm gonna call you when I get home or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna call you later. It looked like, they having that kind of exchange. Shay said, okay. Shay says, for some reason, I want to believe everything he says. I get it. He seemed to have that impact on a lot of people. He really does. Because think of all the money he raised, right? So a lot of people believe him.
So, and Michael Jordan is a Negro peon, so I'm not defending Mike. Kobe Bryant was a Negro peon. Rest in paradise to Kobe Bryant, who was murdered by the white corporations. But anyway.
He called Kobe Bryant a Negro peon.
Shannon made a video, not mentioning me by name, saying that he got an issue with people who got an issue with the fact that LeBron James, a role model in the black community, someone who I have a lot of respect for, has kept his nose clean, a very good example of what a black man should be. Salute to LeBron James. Very good example of what a black man should be. And I simply took issue with the fact that LeBron James let his son, young Bronny, shout out to Bronny, shout out to Savannah, shout out to the whole family. They allowed their son to go on the prom with a white girl. I disagreed with it. I thought it was irresponsible for LeBron James to do that. LeBron James occupies a position of respect and influence in our community. I thought it would have been one heaven of a message had Bronny James went on that prom with a black girl. Now, many in the celebrity community came to LeBron James's defense because they, just like LeBron James used to have, or maybe Bronny has now, Shannon Sharpe has, snow bunny fever. And I understand that snow bunny fever is a real issue in the black community. I understand that a lot of our black male celebrities have snow bunny fever. Somebody sent me a picture of Jamie Foxx all over some white girl. Okay. These black men are role models to our sons.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there for a moment. Let's process that. So, what do y'all think of what he's saying when he says, of course, Bronny James goes probably some prestigious private school in Los Angeles, I imagine. He said it was irresponsible for him to be dating a white girl, taking her to the prom at least. What do y'all think of that? But Omar Epps' daughter, with the girl Keisha from Total, she went to prom with a white boy. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about that. Maybe they just not, maybe that family isn't on people's radar like that, perhaps. But I just think when you send your kids to schools with the predominantly white crowd, you shouldn't be shocked when these things happen. Personally, that's what I think. I'm curious to know what y'all think about it. Because LeBron went to the prom with a white girl or something before. Somebody dug a picture up. Illustrated says Black Mirror's 15 million merits. Sorry, Umar Johnson. Everything he says sounds good. But yeah, he talks a lot of good stuff, but the action, he lacks action, like delivering on what he says. Shay says he's super hilarious though, so I shouldn't say that about someone that he is so funny. He's funnier than like comedians on Netflix to me. He cracks me up. He just say he want to be important so bad. Yeah, he definitely enjoying being a trending topic right now, at least. Yep, just it says he's one of the most unintentionally funniest people in the hotel. Dusty does. He really is. Cause even like Young Pharaoh, you could tell he be trying to be funny. Shay says, I think it is what it is, and these celebrities aren't role models at all. Yeah, that's a good point. And I mean, we can't tell people how to parent their children or who their kids should date. That's their children. So it's kind of like I don't know, I think he's kind of overstepping his boundaries with that. He didn't mind his business parenting his own children. Dale said at least they don't have their boy in a dress. Yeah, that's good. That's good. looks like Bronny is he? I think he's a senior. So I know they were talking about him and LeBron being able to play in the NBA together. That would be interesting.
Celebrities do not get a pass from Dr. Umar Ifatunde. These black men are role models to our sons. They are influencing the way the next generation of black men will behave. And for the most part, they are very responsible. Very responsible. Shannon Sharp, very responsible. Okay? LeBron James, very responsible. Jalen Rose, very responsible. Stephen A. Smith, very responsible. I have nothing to say negative about the way in which those gentlemen live their lives and carry on their business. Very successful black men. I'm glad to see them in those positions. But what I cannot condone, what I will not approve, I will not validate, and nor will I turn a blind eye to black male celebrities who promote white women in front of black women. I will not support it.
And this is interesting. And I know he referenced Jamie Foxx. Now, Jamie Foxx has been afflicted by the Snow Bunny crisis forever. I think since like the 90s, because he has an adult daughter that's by a white woman. All his kids are by white women. So that's just his jam, you know. But let's switch gears for a moment because, you know, this is kind of serious, but I figure we watch something funny of his versus all this serious stuff. Because he's hilarious to me. So let's see, so many people. Let's see. Hmm. This one looks interesting over here.
I built the whole.
Okay. Let's go switch gears for a second. Because I'm like, you know, I just feel like you can't tell them celebrities who to date. That's what they all. It just seems like on both sides, a lot of them do it. So bump them. Whatever.
Whole plan. I ain't going nowhere. But I appreciate the concern, my beautiful African queen. I hope your hair is natural.
You're not natural, baby. I see you got that perm in there. I still love you. You're gorgeous, but you're not nappy. You got to be nappy, baby. You got to be nappy. I can't grab it. I can't have it.
It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip.
Heterosexual couples only. This is not a government-funded activity. I have the right to discriminate. Heterosexual couples only.
Donations, gifts.
You know the hundreds and fifties, let's get it. I'm on that shit, so let's get it. Killing it, leaving that body, no panics. Like I'm Lenny Kravitz.
We're going to have a national Coons conference at FDMG. Yes, brothers and sisters, we have to have a national Coons conference. Anybody who tells you they're running for office to help somebody, smack their ass in the face.
What you want to do? You want to box? You want a street rumble, or you want to get into the intellectual boxing ring?
Tyler Perry. God damn, brother. Can we please consider some other movies?
And I know that you probably have. I
have a naughty picture from one of the sisters. It's gorgeous, but she's naughty. Cut it out. With all this fake hair, like y'all so beautiful, are you addicted to the weave? Are you addicted to the perm?
Oh goodness. He's hilarious. Oh boy. You know what? Y'all let me know, what are your favorite funny moments of Umar? Some of my favorite funny moments are when his teleconferences are trolled. I love those when they call in his teleconference line and troll him. Those are my favorite. Absolutely love those. Just as Big Funky, you promote white women in front of black women as well. Yeah. All right, Umar. Illustrated said these celebrities are all zesty and compromised and shouldn't be looked at any influential light at all. Yeah, really, they really shouldn't. I mean, they're just people that happen to be celebrities. You know, some of them do be doing some strange things for some change. I know Kevin Hart definitely does because he is just so lame to me. Like, I just don't understand how is this guy making all this money? So he dares like a white boy. Shay says, "Oh, so your favorite moment is when he dropped his phone in the park and said, 'Mama, oh y'all made his phone fall.'" Oh yeah, that's when I think Kobe. That was hilarious too. Oh, I should find that. I'm gonna see if I can find it. That was hilarious. Let me see. I'm gonna find that one. Oh, that's my short. I have posted a short of it because I love when they call it teleconference. I believe that was an anti-Afro allegedly. I believe she was doing it. It was one of them doing that to him. But it would be so funny.
Donations.
I'm gonna
Donations.
try to find while I'm trying to find the one Shay reference. Let's watch this one.
Gifts. Gifts. Your wife is white. So we're gonna stop the black talk right there.
That's some Europeans circling around their prince. I don't have to pull off the shoddy.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. I keep telling you, consciousness over coochie, politics over punani.
I almost puked, but let me stay focused.
Why are there white folks on my live? I don't even know why that's happening. This is not for this is only for Africans. If you are not black, this is not for you. Get off my feed. You damn Neanderthal. What happened to the original plot of the movie? Let's finish this conversation another time. I have your competition on the phone. Black women are beautiful, but let me refocus. Why do you need white man paperwork? Shut your ass up. You don't even belong here. Shut your ass up.
You may not bring your white wife. If you bring a non-African, you and the non-African will be escorted.
Keep on trying to unlock. Unlock. It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro. And you got a Dr. Umar coon check. I got to check the coons. I got to do a coon analysis and a coon screening. I cut my hair down, ladies. Do I look all right? I can get rid of the gut, but you'll never be 6'3". Coon alert. All A's and B's. You know what A stand for? African. You know what B stand for? Black. We don't get C's. That stands for Caucasian. And D stand for devils. All A's and B's, no C's and D's. When you marry a white woman, you are investing in white supremacy. This is not marijuana. This is a black and mild, whatever you want to call it. 2 for $99. It's the game. If you are a coon, super coon, Negro in training, jump off. I'm sorry, brother, but you are in the book of Negroes.
Oh goodness, okay. He's funny, y'all. I figured it's Friday night. We have some fun with Dr. Umar. I think I may have found the Mama Oya one. Let's see. That was funny though when him and Seti were going at it, and he got that phone call. Like he had somebody had called him. That was so strange.
Investigation. The National Basketball Association is a suspect in Dr. Umar's investigation. That's right. The goddamn NBA is a suspect. As soon as I said that, Mama Oya blew my cell phone off the stand. As soon as I named the NBA as a suspect, Mama Oya, and now the wins is coming. Soon when I said the NBA, Orisha Oya blew my phone off the stand. That's not proof that it was the NBA, but that's damn sure some good evidence. That's not proof that it was the NBA, but that's damn sure some good evidence that soon when I mention the NBA, the ancestors blow the cell phone off the stand. I just wanted to point that out. I just wanted to point that out. I just wanted to point that out. Did y'all see what just happened, brothers and sisters? Did you see what just happened? I've been talking to y'all for how long? How long I've been talking to y'all just now? How long have I been talking to y'all just now? And soon when I mention the NBA as the first suspect in Kobe's death, my cell phone get blown off the stand. That's not proof. It's still debatable, but it's a good piece of evidence. Now, wait a minute. We're going to have a block party. Let me do a block. We're having a block party. Quick 2-minute block party. Hold on. Let's have a block party. Who bringing the chips? Who else coming to the block party? We having the block party. I'm bringing the music. I'm bringing the cake. Who else coming to the block party? Hold on, y'all. We having a quick little block party. Quick little block party.
Let's see what y'all saying. Okay, let's see. Okay. I read that one. Okay. So we watched that. Dale says his wrestling promo with the fake phone call was a fake. That was funny. That was hilarious. I remember when his cell phone fell out the stand. This was after the goddamn NBA is a suspect video. Okay. I go out to start bookmarking these videos to find them easily. Oh yeah, to pull off the shoddy line. That was hilarious. The illustrator says Harold and Umar Go to White Castle should be the sequel. He's a straight comedian. He really is. And you know, thinking back on it, like I think Kobe died in 2020, right in January, and then all this buffoonery. Well, I don't want to say buffoonery. I shouldn't use that word. But all the foolishness happened. We experienced. We still hear all praises for that. Hope y'all well, your family's well, because this pandemonium been very stressful. It's kind of sad. Dale says, but why would the ancestors cover it up? I don't even understand. It seemed like it was very windy out there. Of course, that occurred in January. So, you know, he lives in the Northeast. It's winter time. So perhaps that's why the phone blew over. Dale says strong wind is evidence, right? Illustrator saying Hebrew Kobe means Kobe. Ooh, that's interesting. I saw something else interesting. I don't know if it's where he's buried, but they mentioned reference the word corona. You might be familiar, but some of the stuff is not even a coincidence. I guess too, maybe perhaps if you look for stuff, you can find it. Because I saw somebody, I think it's gematria. They were breaking down KS death. I'm like, oh, this is kind of creepy. I thought this might be funny to watch. When they had their little battle.
Why aren't you the landlord? Yes, you. Why aren't you the landlord? Every day you go to and from work.
Umar Johnson, the man who has 2 children by 2 different women he never married. Dr. Umar Johnson, the guy that for the last 10 years has not built brick one of a school he's collected money from. Dr. Umar, hold on, ma'am. Dr. Umar Johnson, the man who calls you queen, mother, goddess, and all this other kind of stuff. And again, for those who are keeping score, this is another woman who comes on and says, talk to us more like Umar. The Prince of Pan African, Big Papa's in the house. Run my donations. I mean, shout out to Umar. I got no problem with the dude, but I think it's funny y'all keep coming over here asking everybody to talk like Umar. Queen Mother Garland, Cocoa Butter and Sea Moss Gold and shit.
About a dozen. I'm going to call them the dirty dozen of division. The triple D, the dirty dozen of division. There's about 12 members of the dirty dozen of division, 12 beta males, YouTube life coaches who are trying to build a platform by making Black women feel bad. I don't like it. I can't appreciate black men trying to make a dollar off of making black women feel bad. And unfortunately, our black women, some of them are so thirsty for validation that they're participating. They're participating in the attacks and slander against the black female community, and that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. No black women should ever subject.
Yo, it's Big Ant, man. We're back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UP.
But yeah, they had their little battle. But Omar did speak truth that these, manosphere guys are, they making bank off of making black women feel bad. That's very interesting to me. That's like a lot of money in that. So much so that women are even participating in it. Just says Sweet'em Scammers would have killed it if he said, I'm a descendant. I know, he should have said it. Wow. That's crazy. But y'all, can you imagine the last 2 years, Kobe Bryant passed away. Then COVID came, and let me address this, because Illustrated said his helicopter crashed in Corona Del Mar. That is so interesting. It's probably not even a coincidence. Like, COVID happened. I don't know about y'all families, if y'all families were impacted like by loss of loved ones with this thing. It's just been so much. We've been traumatized. And old boy Pat just suddenly passed away a few weeks ago. That's crazy. Like, life is just so precious. Man, you just really do not know. I feel kind of many ways about that. Just as Sweet'em Scammers would have killed. Okay, I read it. Yeah, he would have. That'd been so funny. Yeah. Remember when I think Umar was mad about the child support issue. That's why I want to check Kim Ringo's Twitter to see if she said anything about Umar with Snow Bunny. Let's see. I think her Twitter is named Kim Ringo. I can know how to spell her name. Here it is. No, she didn't say anything. Doesn't look like. Excuse me. Yeah, she didn't say anything. But yeah, these past 2 years have been so crazy. But yeah, that was funny. I'm like, Umar just mad because these guys, these manosphere channels, they're blowing up. But Kevin's just really got the most attention from what I've seen. Like, women, it's probably something psychological why women call in. Like, maybe it's wanting to be validated. Let me see this video. $1,200. God, all these ads. You're not a hater, but come on, the video just started.
Talented attempt. There has always been.
Let's see this. And then we'll wrap it up, but we'll watch one more funny video. Then I'll let y'all go because I don't want to hold y'all up, but it's been fun. It's always fun talking about Umar. It really is. No, that's not what I want. That's not the video. Hold on. Not no debate. It just says Big Funky still owe money for playing psychologist. Oh, is that what he got sanctioned against? Because I think he does have a Psych D, right? Does he have a Psych D or PhD? I think they're different. But I think he actually did finish school because I know there was some debate about if he actually had credentials. He was claiming he did.
The Marcus Garvey Mid-Atlantic Movement.
Let's see. We'll check this one out.
Now, in addition to the hashtag BDM Black Delaware Movement, in addition to the hashtag BDM Black Delaware Movement, under Team Pan African, there will be a special initiative under Team Pan African. There will be a special initiative
Orange juice.
known as the Marcus Garvey Mid-Atlantic Movement. The Marcus Garvey Mid-Atlantic Movement. It will be a special initiative to organize brothers and sisters who live in the Mid-Atlantic section of America. We are approximately speaking of Connecticut down to DC. Connecticut down to DC. If you live in New York, if you live in New Jersey, if you live in Connecticut, if you live in Pennsylvania, if you live in Delaware, if you live in Maryland, let me say it again. If you live in the state of New York, if you live in the state of Connecticut, if you live in the state of New Jersey, if you live in the state of Pennsylvania, if you live in the state of Delaware, and if you live in the state of Maryland, those 6 states will make up the Marcus Garvey Mid-Atlantic Movement of Team Pan-African. And if you live in one of those 6 states, I repeat, Maryland, Delaware, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, okay, and Connecticut, if you are interested in being a serious part of the Marcus Garvey Mid-Atlantic Movement, which seeks to organize Black folks in those 6 cities of the Mid-Atlantic Seaboard, then you need to get in contact with your brother. I need serious New Yorkers, not Hoteppers. I need serious New Yorkers, serious Connecticut family, serious Jersey family. I need serious Maryland family, serious Pennsylvania family, okay? Because those 6 states will become the epicenter of the movement. Delaware is the capital of the Black conscious movement, but the 6 states will become the epicenter. Delaware is now the capital of Black consciousness, but those 6 states will make up the epicenter. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Maryland.
You know what's really funny? When they make fun of Umar jeans, remember? Them jeans he was wearing, I think, at the St. Paul's College. That was hilarious. Just says, so he don't have them the credentials? Oh, damn. So he was fined for playing psychologist some years back, and you know he recently got fined for telling folks to run in donations. Yeah, I see that. But what do you think about him asking people to run in donations now since he's trending again? Is he going to get in trouble for that? Hashtag Orange Juice Tunde. Yeah, this video is not that funny.
In Delaware. If you are in one of those states and you are serious about helping your brother, get with me. If you have previously hated, you cannot be a part of this. Anyone who has spoken against the school, anyone who has ever spoken against me, anyone who has ever liked to comment against me.
Scholars, well, conscious people who talk, stop stealing my material. I'm getting sick and tired of y'all plagiarizing my talking points. Don't give me no credit and then want to hate on me with my own information. Stop stealing my talking points. Go get your own. I'm getting sick and tired of people sending me YouTube clips of him, YouTube clips of her, YouTube clips of them, YouTube clips of him, YouTube clips of that one, and y'all stealing my material, regurgitating my information. Don't give me credit and then want to nerve. How you gonna hate on the man who teaching you? I'm your favorite scholar's favorite scholar. I'm your favorite speaker's favorite speaker. I'm your favorite researcher's favorite researcher. I'm your favorite doctor's favorite doctor. The person you like watching watches me to learn what to say. The person you like watching the most studies the prince. That's facts.
Okay.
If you want the title, come get it. If you want the title, you got to take. You can't hate it away. You can't plagiarize it away. You can't copy it away. If you want this belt that I've been wearing for 10 years, undisputed, undefeated, heavyweight champion, and King Kong, come take it. Can't none of y'all tie my shoes. Can't none of y'all YouTubers tie my shoes. Not none of you. Y'all can't touch me. That's why y'all hate it when y'all see that microphone on that stage. Y'all hate it. Y'all try to turn the microphone off. Y'all try to turn the sound down. Because y'all know once he get on that microphone, God is going to come in that room. Whenever that man right there touches the microphone, just like God.
Okay. What if you remember that guy, that doctor? It's a doctor in DC. He wanted to fight. What's that doctor's name? Dr. Clay. He claimed Dr. I'm sorry. He claimed Dr. Clay copied him, but I think Dr. Clay said he copied him, something like that. I saw Dr. Clay on somebody's live stream before. I ain't watched in a while. See if he still be on there. Hashtag MC Hammer Ogun Tunde. Hashtag Muhammad Ali Tunde. Yeah, he turns up. He turned up. Let me see if this is the. I bookmarked stuff and I didn't. I gotta do better. Let me see if it's one of my personal faves.
This is a phone call to.
If you've got the Airbnb app on your phone, you're already halfway to making 6 figures in semi-passive monthly income.
To help Black parents. I'm the only one in the country that does this. I'm the only one in the country that does this. Free expert advice from a school psychologist, doctor of clinical psychology. Nobody else is doing this for free. Nobody else is doing this for free. And instead of helping our parents, respecting the space, they want to use it as an opportunity to coon. It's such a shame. But I'm going to put another number in the call. I want to put another number in the call. Sad. Oh man, that is sad. That is a damn shame. She was long distance. I apologize to you, sister. I'm hoping you're watching me because I'm going to answer your question right after I put the new call-in number. And I know how to mute everyone on the new call-in number. It's a damn shame. Can't even have a call for parents. Nah, I don't want Zoom because everybody can't necessarily. The new call-in number. Call. Parents respecting the space. Only one in the country that does this. Brothers and sisters, and started playing the phone. I'm going to hang up. And the variables in that setting that influence your child's behavior. You cannot expect a parent to control a child's behavior in a setting.
Diminished in your stature because of the way that you're showing yourself. It's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed.
All right. I'm going to do another phone number. I'm going to hang up and I'm going to do another phone number, family, in 1 minute. I had to hang up the call because somebody got on and started playing YouTube clips. So I'm going to put another number out there. And I'm so sorry because that sister was calling long distance. She was on a long distance call from the United Kingdom. And
do y'all have any requests? That's my favorite. I think her channel got terminated or something, but Anti-Afro would have all those trolling teleconference, and those would be so funny. So I think old girl channel got terminated. I don't know if she re-uploaded it.
We had to stop the call. Brothers and sisters, this is why I always say we have more coons than we have conscious people. This is a phone call to help our parents. This is a phone call to help Black parents. I'm the only one in the country that does this. I'm the only one in the country.
I'm gonna do one more for real, then we're gonna get out of here. Okay. Not that. Okay. Yeah, he claimed he helped. Some parents was mad. I think he made a child situation worse or something like that.
Let's get into it. Any ladies in town for the training want to accompany the Prince to the Cheesecake Factory tonight? Any White Plains queens want to go out on a date with the Prince? Free date tonight to the Cheesecake Factory?
He said free date tonight. So
let's get into it.
I'm gracious, but I'm not content. Because I know y'all got a lot more to give me than some $250,000. When Darren Wilson killed Michael Brown, white folks gave him $300,000 in 3 weeks for his defense. And Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to build a state-of-the-art school for black boys that y'all all know I need. And after 6 months, I only got $250,000. Trifling ass black people. I'm going to call it like I say it. And I don't care if you get offended. We can handle that outside. We trifling. I should have been had that $2 million. I should have had that $2 million 30 days after I started the fundraiser on May the 20th. It don't make no sense.
Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister. Before donations, 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 gifts, 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 more gifts, more gifts. It's intellectually masturbating old ass information like Papa Smurf. That Papa Smurf shit ain't gonna get us nowhere. That Papa Smurf shit ain't gonna get us nowhere. You feel me? Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this. I got this.
Yeah, really.
So I keep telling you, consciousness over coochie, politics over punani. I keep telling y'all that. Consciousness comes before coochie. And that's right. The goddamn NBA is a suspect. It's one thing to make videos. Monty Woodgrain, I'm gonna fuck him up too. So if you could get Monty's address, it's time for me to see Monty too. I've been as patient as I can be, and I'm tired of this shit. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Oh, wow. Didn't wash his hands. People are very observant. Like, people don't miss anything. Just say ain't helping nobody. They don't get no more coolness than Big Funky. Yeah, well, Big Funky brought out the coon's favorite talking point. We are our own worst enemy. That's their favorite thing to say. Illustrator said, just like YP, he'll show disdain for his people if they don't donate the amount of money to him that he desires. Yeah, that was really rude because he doesn't know people's, financial situation. And he collected over $1 million by now, so that was very rude to say. He just said one thing about it, Big Funky trying to holler at the white girl in the they did look like, I could see why people think I really do. I get it.
All right. Excuse me. I wanted to do this on Instagram too, but for some reason, Japan is fooling with my Instagram. I married a white girl 10 years ago, brother. Well, brother, until you unmarry her, it's best you stay over there, brother. I appreciate you and I love you, but you are no use to me with that white woman on your. You may not bring your white wife. You may not bring your white wife. If you bring a non-African, you and the non-African will be escorted out. And I have to finish brainstorming the Black Singles Convention. And by the way, the Black Singles Convention is only for conscious Black men and women. The Black Singles Convention is only for conscious Black men and women. The Black Singles Convention is only for conscious Black men and women. And ladies, I know y'all going to be mad. Ladies, I know y'all going to be mad. Ladies, I know y'all going to be mad when I say this, But the singles convention is for natural haired sisters only. The singles convention is for natural haired sisters only. The singles convention is for natural haired sisters only. The singles convention is for natural haired, no weave at the singles convention, no perm at the singles convention, no straightening comb, no European hair color at the singles convention. It is a nappy by nature singles convention. It is an unapologetically African singles convention. Ladies, I'm not playing. I'm going to have my new Black Panther Party soldiers at the door. I'm going to have my new Black Panther Party soldiers at the door. They will be checking hair. They will be checking hair. They will be checking hair. And for the brothers who don't want a natural haired sister, don't come to the singles convention. Brothers and sisters, that concludes tonight's seminar. I'm going to get ready to go to the Cheesecake Factory and enjoy a private dinner with the ancestors. Monty Woodgrain, I'm in your ass. Lenore Honor, I'm in your ass. William Clay, I'm in your ass. Gerald Palmer, I'm in your ass. Anti Spengali, I'm in your ass. In Mukasa, Africa, I'm in your ass. Your tickets, drumarjohnson.com. We can't let the virus slow us down. We can't let the virus, I got this peppermint popping out my mouth. We can't let the virus slow us down because school is going to be back in session sooner or later. So March the 28th, be there. Yonkers, I'll be in Yonkers for the first time.
Feel equal. Well, guess what? You can lift all the weights in the world and you'll never be 6'3", nigga. You can talk about my gut all day, but I'm sexy with mine. So I'm fine. I'm cool in my skin. I can get rid of the gut, but you'll never be 6'3". I can get rid of the gut. Big Papa, nigga. That's why I'm Big Papa. I can get rid of the gut, but you'll never be 6'3". You feel equal.
Thugged out. Thugged out, Umar.
Reverend Jesse, you say that there's no.
Why does Jesse Lee Peterson look like an embalmed body? he looks deceased. Y'all see him? How old is that dude? He doesn't even look human to me. He creeps me out. Oh, that was from last year. That's probably interesting. If y'all want. Oh, that's on King Kong Consciousness channel.
No such thing as a sellout, but you can admit that the word sellout does exist and that it is used, right?
Yeah, it is used, just like the word racism. We all know that there's no such thing as racism. It's a word that made up to deceive the blind. And so when they use the word sellout, it's meant to divide and conquer. But if you're not in a fallen state, meaning that Satan is not your daddy, you can see the game that's being played. Like Dr. Umar just said, he just spoke as a blind man. He has no idea what he's talking about because there's no such thing as slavery syndrome or whatever he said. Our battle is a spiritual battle. It's either right or wrong, good or evil. And in the good old days when boys were boys and men were men, men knew that and they led their wives and children in the right way to go. And they did have a conduct of morality. They treated everyone they would like in the way that they would like to be treated, never mind the color. They taught their children how to work and be responsible and not blame and whine. And they didn't put it out there as though they could make it.
So he's one of them, we are our own worst enemy people. He doesn't even look human. He creeps me out. Let's see what y'all saying. Just say the only reason I'm confirming is because of the way he contradicted himself. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna see if he continue. It'd be interesting to know, I guess, see if he's gonna continue on this what would we call it? Like defense tour, like saying he wasn't trying to pick up white girl. Hashtag explaining Ogun Tunde. Just as he cooling his skin, but try to hide them big ass titties in that bathtub in Japan. Yeah, we didn't want to see that. He was having too much fun in Japan. Illustrator said he's really a white dude wearing blackface. He literally looks like that. He honestly looks like there was some movie, I think from the 80s. Y'all remember that? The white dude was painted black or something, or maybe vice versa. He literally looks like that for real. Just said Jason Lee Peterson looked like he could have been a Resident Evil zombie extra. Yeah, and the things he says, like, did y'all hear allegedly that he was liking homosexual images on Twitter? Did y'all hear about that? Jason Lee Peterson was. He said that he was hacked. I think was that last year. The big funky explaining to him. And somebody they trying to line you up, Dr. Umar. I guess he's like MLK, Malcolm X or somebody. That's what's going on. Well, yeah, Umar and his snow bunny crisis. Let's see. I was looking to see if there any funny bit money. I'm so tongue tied. Any more funny videos about Dr. Umar? I'm surprised he doesn't do the spaces on Twitter. I know Tariq does it. I think Jason Black does the spaces on Twitter. I've never seen Umar does it. Oh, he's totally against interracial marriage. It may be interesting to check out.
You're always there with just what they need to make them feel safe, special, and
yeah, Jason Lee Peterson. I say Jason love that. He just looks creepy. He looks creepy. I'm gonna Google him. I'm gonna see what's his.
I want to make sure you understand why. It's not
So
because
this video, Dr. Umar, this clip is saying he's totally against interracial marriage. So, and this is from last year. Of course, we see him with the white women. Let's see if anybody came and commented. Wow. It doesn't sound like they're making reference to the snow bunny from Cherry. Not to unpack there, but I did Google Jesse Lee Peterson. His Wikipedia says he's from Alabama. He was born in 1949, so he's 70. He just turned 73 last month. He has one child. He's been engaged twice, but never been married. I would say that's probably what's true about him liking that stuff on Twitter. Based on that, especially, he's supposed to be. Isn't it interesting? He always talking about family values too. Him and Umar, but both never married. It's very interesting. Like, why do they not get married? How is Umar telling people to protect Black family, but he's not married to a Black woman or any woman for that matter? Really? Yeah, it's more of Umar was trying to tell people what to do. He always trying to tell people what to do. The big funky explaining tour. Yep. I think he is. He said he don't know it. Naomi also. Oh, so she was born and raised in Japan. Well, that makes sense then. Like, let's see, and then the things that he argues about, it's senseless. Like, bro, where's the school? That's what you need to worry about. Not arguing about tennis and all this crap. But that's it, y'all. I know it's over 2 hours, so I don't want to keep y'all too long. Thank y'all for joining me this evening. Be sure to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave your thoughts if you're watching this via replay. Let me know. What do you think about Umar and the snow bunny crisis? Is he infected with the snow bunny crisis, or did they just catch him slipping, catch him talking to a woman, being friendly and taking it out of context? Let me know what you think about it. Do you think Umar is loving the attention? I think he's loving it. I think he's having a good time. So we will connect either Saturday or Sunday because we got to catch up on Young Pharaoh. But yeah, where the HVAC at? But it seems like y'all think the illustrator said he's a clown show. Just chilling says, where the HVAC at? Yeah, where's the HVAC? Like, can't believe we in June. This year is going by so fast. And still no FDMG. Come on, Dr. Umar. Come on now. Just a big funky place in the snow. Yeah, this will be interesting to see how this unfolds. So that's all. Thank you for joining me and sharing some time with me. I had fun. But that's it for now. To the next one later. You have a good evening. Be sure to like as you exit. Next time, I'll catch up with y'all later.